Well, emotions ran high outside the Piet Retief Magistrate's Court yesterday, where 4 people appeared in connection with the murder of 2 brothers, Mgcini and Zenzele Coka, were shot dead, allegedly during a heated argument with farm owners. Now, another community member is in hospital with gunshot wounds, and Pamandla is in the area. He's finding out just what's happening, what people are saying about all of this. Pamandla, good morning to you. Yeah, and the latest in this case, what do we know? What do we know today?
Well, basically today there are no court processes because tomorrow the matter was postponed to next week, Monday, the 19th of April. That's when we will have the formal bail application by the 4 accused farmers in this matter of the murder of the Coka siblings. But let me tell you that today the situation is relatively calm in Piet Retief. Yesterday, this small town in Mkhondo was shut down by angry community members and protesters. Basically, they were demanding that the accused persons must not be given bail. But just to recap what transpired inside court, as my colleague Ndabambe will be showing you how things have returned to normal today. You know, the situation is relatively calm. You will see that on my right, which should be your left, there is a clinic there. Yesterday, that clinic was closed because all business premises here and some of government facilities were shut down. So today, people are accessing those facilities. The clinic is operational. Even the court precinct, the court itself, the magistrate's court, is operational today. So this is what we know, and this is what transpired in court yesterday in terms of the facts. It's not disputed that 2 siblings or the Coka brothers were shot and killed, allegedly by a farmer. And yesterday in court, the defense lawyers argued that the state should not be granted a 7-day postponement. They were seeking, saying 3 days is enough. But the state said, well, they need more time to finalize their investigation. This case has basically heightened racial tensions in the area. We have been speaking to some local people here. Of course, most of them are not comfortable being interviewed on camera by the media, but they have been telling us that they are really worried and concerned about the heightened racial tensions in this area that have been brewing for a very long time, by the way. There have been stories of alleged racism in the area, and also the tensions when it comes to farm owners, farm dwellers and farm workers, and the whole issue about rural safety here, where you will have cases of murder. And some people on the other side of the fence say, well, it seems as if police are not doing enough to investigate cases that have to do with those who are accused of killing or abusing farm dwellers and farm workers. On the other side, the farming community will tell you that also they have got serious concerns with the way crime is being investigated in the area. So this case has brought to fore those serious racial tensions in the area.
Well, Pamandla, what do we know then of, firstly, of the 2 victims in this case, and then the 4 suspects? Like you say, the community always has its ear to the ground. What have we heard? What have they been telling you about these men?
Okay, the context to all of this is that according to what people have been telling us, yesterday I spoke to the brother of the deceased. You know, he was telling me that his brothers were part of the group that had gone to the local farm to ask for seasonal employment, because they say the only source of work in this area for those people who are far from the town center of Mkhondo is to work in the farms. In fact, we visited that farm where the incident happened. I can tell you that it's about 60 kilometers outside of Mkhondo town. Now, the only source of employment in that area is to work in the farm. So a group of men from that area went to the local farmer or to the local farm to basically inquire about employment opportunities, but also to raise their concerns, because we understand from what people have been telling us that the local farmers, they are said to be employing people who are deemed to be outsiders. So the locals were saying, hang on, please give us opportunities. Now, there was a confrontation there, and then which led to the 2 brothers being shot and killed. But farmers, on the other hand, are telling us that, well, these issues, they need to be addressed and to be dealt with. They are saying the law enforcement agencies must come to the fore here to avert what is a looming crisis in the area in terms of race relations.
All right, Pamandla, we'll leave that there for now. And yeah, we'll keep an eye certainly on the story, one of those that turns out to be much more explosive, I suppose, especially when it becomes an issue of race and racial tensions. Well, for